In today's lesson, we're going to cover the notes on the 5th string and learn how to play power chords based off of those notes. And then we're going to apply that to Iron Man by Black Sabbath. Okay, so the 5th string open is an A, and basically what we're going to do is go through the musical alphabet, which is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now from an A to a B is a whole step. So we go up 2 frets, so the B is the 2nd fret. Now from a B to a C, that's a half step, or 1 fret. So we go to the 3rd fret to play a C. From a C to a D is a whole step, so we go up 2 frets to the 5th fret, so that's a D. And then from a D to an E, that's a whole step as well. So we play the 7th fret of the 5th string, so that'll be an E. And remember, an E to an F, just like a B to a C, is a half step. So from an E, we go a half step higher to the F. So the F is on the 8th fret of the 5th string. And then from the F to a G, we go a whole step. So we go up 2 frets. So the G is on the 10th fret of the 5th string. And then from a G to an A is a whole step. So we go up 2 more frets. And now we're on the 12th fret of the 5th string at an A. And this is an octave higher than the open on the 5th string. Okay, so now that we know all the natural notes on the 5th string, we'll plug in the sharps and flats. So we have the open 5th string A, so a half step higher is called an A sharp. And remember, the 2nd fret is a B, so if we go down a half step, it's called a B flat. So the A sharp and B flat sound exactly the same. Okay, so B to C is a half step apart, so there's nothing between those. From a C to a D is a whole step apart. So we have a C sharp, also known as a D flat. Between the D and the E, we have a D sharp, which is also known as an E flat. And then we have E to F as a half step. Okay, so F to G, between those two, we have an F sharp and a G flat. So that's on the 9th fret. And then we have the G to an A. Now a G to an A is a whole step, so right here this is called a G sharp, also known as an A flat. Okay, so Iron Man starts on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, so that's a B. We're going to play that once. And then we go to the 5th fret of the 5th string, and that's a D. We're going to play that one twice. And then we go to the 7th fret of the 5th string, so that's an E. We're going to play that one twice as well. And now here we're going to go to the 10th fret, and that's a G. And we're going to go 10th fret to the 9th fret, that's an F sharp. 10th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret. And then we're going to go to the 5th fret, and that's a D. We're going to play that twice again. And then we're going to go to the 7th fret and play that twice. And again, that's an E. So let me play it one more time. So it'll be 2, 5, 5, 7, 7, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 5, 5, 7, 7. All right, now we're going to take those root notes and we're going to use them to play the power chords. Okay, again, the power chord is simply the 3rd finger down 1 string, up 2 frets. So let me just play it once and I'll explain a little further. So we start with the B power chord. And then we go to the D power chord, play it twice, and then we go E power chord twice, and then we go G power chord, F sharp power chord, G, F sharp, G, and then we go down to the D power chord, play that one twice, and then E power chord twice. So it'll be All right, now I do want to point out that when you're going from the G power chord to the F sharp power chord, there's actually 2 different ways to play that. And I played it both ways in the example. The first one is when you pick each individual chord, like so. That's the easier of the 2. That's the way I'd probably recommend starting, but you want to eventually be able to do it this way, where you only pick on the G power chord and you slide down to the F sharp power chord. So you just keep the fingers pressed down and then slide very quickly to the 9th and 11th frets. Okay, so you're going to want to try it both ways, eventually being able to play it this way. All right, so that about wraps it up for this lesson. And you could hop on over to the Practice Buddy where you can play this song along with me at 50 beats per minute and 100 beats per minute. And again, you could just start with the one finger version and eventually work your way up to playing it with power chords. All right, well, have fun, and I'll see you next time.